Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're halfway through August now. Here in the UK, we're on our second heat wave of the year. Today it's just over 30 degrees Celsius, which is about 85 to 90 Fahrenheit if you're in America. It's not quite as bad as the first heat wave where we reached 40 Celsius for the first time ever in the UK. That's about 105 Fahrenheit. But anyway, it's incredibly hot, so we won't be out here long today. I've just got a few little things which I want to harvest for dinner. Get a few beetroots and a couple of onions. I've got some cucumbers ready to go as well. So I'll just give you a quick little update of the veg garden. As you can see, my sunflowers have gone absolutely mad. It must be about 8 or 9 foot, and the trunk of it's starting to turn into like a tree. Got pumpkins growing along here. It's made it all the way down to there. It's planted. The base of it's over there somewhere. It's about 3 meters long. And I've got some little pumpkins starting to develop on there. A few more down there as well. All these potatoes will be ready soon. They're just coming to flower, and a few of them are starting to die off, so they should be ready to harvest soon. You notice I've got a hat on today because the sun's so hot and the UV levels are so high, and obviously I haven't got much hair left, so I've really got to stop burning in the top of my head. Anyway, so I'll take you. We'll have a real quick look around, and then we'll crack on with harvesting. I might go into the greenhouse briefly, but it's over 40 Celsius in there at the moment, so definitely won't be in there for long. Anyway, so I'll just come and get you, and we'll make a start. Okay, so we're in the veg garden. It's an absolutely beautiful day, aside from the fact it's absolutely boiling. But anyway, everything seems to be doing quite well. I haven't been watering too much because most stuff in the ground doesn't really need watering too much. But we've got loads of beetroots ready in here. Some of the carrots should be ready. Pumpkins are starting to develop on here. This has just appeared the past few days, and every day I come out here it's twice the size it was before. There's a few more down there I will show you in a minute. But these sunflowers, them two there, I don't know what's different between them two and the other lot, but those two there have just gone absolutely mad. And I'll show you the stems. Look at that. It's like a little tree. I just spotted a couple more pumpkins down there. I'm not sure if I should limit the amount of pumpkins, but I'm not too bothered. So I've got two there, two down the other end. There was a couple more somewhere. There's another one. And another little tiny one just starting down there. I'm trying a new camera angle. I've got a wide angle lens so I can get more in the shot. But the problem is the microphone doesn't connect. So I do apologise if you can't hear me too well. But all the potatoes in there will be ready to come up soon. There was a row along here, but they kind of died off, didn't really grow too much. So I'm not sure what to expect under there, but I might have a look in a minute. Just put up one or two just to get a few potatoes for dinner. And sweet corn. I only planted 9, and see they're about 6 foot tall, and they're just starting to develop. These little hairs here will turn into the cobs. See, some are further ahead than others, but there seems to be at least 2 on each plant. See that one in there. Tomatoes and cucumbers along here, suffering a bit in the heat. But they'll perk up again as soon as it cools down a little bit. A few tomatoes on there, not too many though. But we'll see how they go. These are the beefsteak ones here, I think. Putting on some growth now. Again, not many on there. Cherry ones here. There's a few down there. And more flowers waiting. And the tigerella ones at the back there. Nope, the aroma. There's a few on there, but not too many. Sunflowers along there didn't really do so well, but not too bad. And the little tomato plants down here, there's a couple of tomatoes on them, so but they don't seem to like the soil around here. Cucumbers, we've had plenty off of these, and there's still quite a few on here. It's perfect size to harvest them right there. So we'll take some of them off in a minute. If you get them when they're nice and small, they taste better. And the last one here on the end is a watermelon. And we have one tiny little watermelon. And the rest of them have just fell off, so never mind. And there's a load more tomatoes and stuff in there. Waiting. Hopefully we'll have time for them to ripen. Anyway, so that's that. Rhubarb there, starting to perk up now. And the artichoke, quite nice. Fruit bushes and trees over there. I'm not going to bother going through them all, but they're all doing okay. Most of them have finished now, so we've harvested most of the stuff off them. Yeah, the only thing that's left is the grapes, I think, and the wineberry, which is this one. So each one of these will be a nice little berry. See one there, it's not quite ready yet. Anyway, so in this bed here, I've just kind of let it go wild, but there's a load of onions ready in there. So we'll put up a couple of them in a minute. You can just see one big one there. And there's a few more dotted around. Another one there. And the ones that have gone to seed I'm just going to leave for the bugs and the bees. Bees seem to love them. So all these ones have gone to seed. You can see how many bees and wasps is on there. Yeah, they're quite nice flowers, and we'll be able to save the seeds from them. Anyway, so I'll take you into the grounds real quick. Luckily the sun's kind of going now, so we're getting a bit of shade from the trees. So the temperature's dropped in here a little bit. 34.7 in here now, and it got up to 42.6. So if I change that to Fahrenheit for anyone who doesn't deal in Celsius. So it got up to 109 Fahrenheit, and it's 94.5 in here at the moment. So rather warm. All that's in here is chili peppers, sweet peppers. There's a watermelon plant, a cucumber plant, and a melon plant. And a load more peppers along here. So this is a bell pepper. So we've got one on there. Couple more waiting, just starting to develop. These are the jalapenos. Got a fair few on there. Another sweet pepper. Can't see any forming on there yet. This jalapeno's got quite a few on it. So we'll look forward to them. Okay, sorry if you got cut off there. My phone overheated when we were in the greenhouse. I think we were almost done in there. But anyway, I want to put up a couple of these beetroots and a couple of carrots. And I'm going to try and fill this tray up with a little harvest today. So hopefully some of these should be ready. A couple of nice sized ones. That one's a bit small, but that one's pretty good. Another quite good one there. Try and bring you in a bit closer. Okay, so I'm not harvesting the whole lot. I'm just going to take out a few. That's a pretty good one. Just about the right size. That one came out with it, unfortunately. But never mind. Have a good one there. That's probably enough beetroot. So I'll try and get a few of these carrots out. Okay. So let's see if any of these carrots are almost ready. A little dumpy one there. That one's a bit better. Can't see any pest damage. Oh, there's a huge one there. Oh my god. Well, I think that might be my best ever carrot right there. Go for one more. We'll find another decent one. They're all quite small still. Not bad. Okay, so that's enough for carrots and beetroot. We'll move over and pull up a few onions. Okay, so we're going to pull up a couple of onions. Maybe go for 2 or 3, because some of these are quite big. I've got to do this relatively quickly because my phone keeps getting too hot. And when it gets too hot, it just shuts down without warning. So we'll take this one here. It's a nice big looking one. That's not a bad onion. And we'll take this one here, stinging nails. Ow. Yeah, if I can get it out. Oh, should have bought a trowel with me. Go. Another pretty good one. Clean them up. So that's the first 2 of my onions pulled up. I want a red one, so I'm going to have a little look. See if we can find a red one in here. There is a load more already, but so the best place for them to be stored is in the ground, so there's no rush to yank them all. Oh, there's a red one there where the tops come off. Only a relatively small one, but tastes just as good. Oh, another little red one. So there's another great big white one there. Right. Ah, looks like some good onions this year. So we're going to take them back to the tree and see what else we can harvest. Okay, and real quickly before I go, I just want to take a few of these cucumbers. See if you get them to about that size. Obviously, it depends what variety. These are a short, dumpy variety anyway, and they're an outside variety, a ridge type. So they have the rough skin. And what I normally do is just rub them down with a scourer and then eat the skin. But some people prefer to peel them. I'll pop that down there. We'll take off a few more. Some of them are a little bit small, so let them get a little bit bigger. That's about the ideal size. Oops. So that'll do for the cucumbers for now. We've got 4 there. You can see them pretty good. Okay, so add them in there. So we've got 4 cucumbers, 3 big white onions, 2 little red ones, a few decent beetroots. We'll get rid of that tiny one, give that to chickens. And that other little one there can go to chickens. There's nothing wrong with them, they're perfectly edible, but it's just not worth the effort with them when you've got plenty of big ones. A few good carrots there. So go over and put up a few potatoes, and then that'll be about it for today. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is these 2 plants here that died off. Obviously they didn't grow much, but I'm hoping there still might be a few potatoes under there. Not expecting too much, but I've just positioned you underneath this sunflower here to give the camera a bit of shade. Hopefully it won't overheat again. So let's see. See, that's the original plant. What's left of it? Oh, there's a potato. So there's one. So that's already better than nothing. Pop that there. Another one. And another one. Another one. All these weeds. Well, considering that plant hardly grew, we got 4 of it. So let's see what's under the next one. I think there was a plant in there. Again, anything is a bonus. There's another decent one. A little one. A little one. Right, I think that's it. So we've got a few. Obviously, These ones over here, these huge plants, I'm expecting much more from them. And I've got a few in buckets there, so should we harvest a bucket? Yeah, let's harvest a bucket of potatoes. Alright, let's set you up again. We'll grab one of them buckets and we'll harvest one of them as well. Okay, so in this bucket I put one seed potato. Obviously there's loads of weeds in here as well, so I need to get them out. I can already see a fair few potatoes, that's a good sign. Damn stinging nettles. Get all these weeds out and then take out any potatoes that I can see. It's going well so far. Quite like that one. Much better than the ones in the ground. Again. So I had the same thing last year where the ones in the buckets do much better. So that's just the ones I've pulled off the surface. So we'll pop them down there for now. Move them over, see what we've got. Okay, see if there's any more in it. I think that might have been it. It just all grew on the top. That's it. That's strange. But anyway, not bad from one little bucket. Quite nice size. A couple of small ones. Add them to the tree. Okay, so I think that's about it for today. So we've been and harvested all this. So really happy with the onions. All a good size. Obviously we'll take the first layer off and underneath will be lovely. And we'll let these dry out for a bit. And potatoes. Pretty good little harvest of potatoes. No pest damage. Cucumbers. Not bad. Kids love them. Carrots. Look at that one. My best ever carrot, I think. Don't normally have too much success with carrots. And the beetroots. Yeah, good size. Perfect size for using, eating, making your pickles and stuff, whatever you want to use them for. If you let them get too much bigger, they tend to get a bit woody. But anyway, so that's today's harvest. Okay guys, so we've got quite a nice little haul today. Hoping that whole sunflower's in shot so you can see how big it is. Really happy with these sunflowers, if you didn't notice. But anyway, so that's today's little harvest in there. We had the potatoes, cucumbers, beetroot, carrots and onions. I'm pretty happy with that. Pop them down there. So obviously I've got a load more stuff that can come up. Hang on, where did that come from? Must have dropped the beetroot. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed that video today guys. I'm sorry if it was a bit of a dodgy one because the camera kept cutting off, so kept having to retake things, so sorry about that anyway. But hope you enjoyed today's video anyway. Any questions or anything, feel free to leave a comment, and if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely great. And I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it'll be a bit cooler and we'll get some rain. See ya.